Copyright disclaimer.
This threw off my entire plan and schedule, but it's fine. I'm still equally excited. Let's go. Happy Halloween, or any other day if you're watching this after spooky time. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. My whole plan got thrown out of whack, and it's fine. This is a great reason. I am currently working on a video about my first time ever listening to Ashnikko. I'm still working on that video. Stay tuned for that. Then I saw they also have a freaking Halloween song tradition music video thing. Good ideas, good timing, looks dope. I'm in it. So this is my first video on Ashnikko, but not my first time listening. You'll get that soon. I promise. I'm fine. So yeah, I'm going to be listening to all 4 parts of Halloweenie, breaking down each one as we go, just giving my thoughts with no context. 'Tis the season, after all. So yeah, we're going to be doing all 4 of them in order. I did see that they tweeted that the lyrics pages was wrong for the 4th one, so I'm nervous about that, because we know how much I like to break down the lyrics. Blame Google lyrics, not me. But also, we love Google here. Speaking of, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, check the settings, blah, blah, blah. YouTubers, I have a gaming channel linked in the description. Speaking of the description, there's also a link there for resources for social awareness and education, mental health crisis science, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them, they're all linked in a card now. But yeah, let's do this, starting with Halloweenie 1. Ooh, hello? Ooh, shit. Never eat the butt like me, only tricks for your ass. Oh, shit! I mean, what does that mean? Halloween, trick or treat. Ooh, this slaps. Oh, have some wine with the pumpkin person. My name in blood on your pillows. What? You want Ashnikko like a pocket Polly. Wait, what happened to Polly? You've never had a love like me. Oh, please be careful with the knife. Be spooky and sexy and scary all you want. That makes me so nervous. Safety. I love the way this sounds. I love that, like, howly, spooky sound back there. I'm a little scared, but I'm also a sensitive boy. Hello? The eye contact. I love the way that sounded. I liked incorporating a lot of, like, howling. Like, I liked the spooky sounds to it. It was sexy. I liked that energy to it. I don't know. There's something so confident, but also it almost has that haunted house, are you sure you're brave enough for this shit kind of a vibe to it. I don't know. I love starting it with I'm so shy and then just like getting to it, and it's like, okay, musically it gets me kind of moving and feeling good, but then the lyrics are so commanding and you know, dominating, we'll say. But I like the way it felt. It stayed in this like unsettling place. Again, it almost had this, forgive me, I don't mean for the innuendo, but like, enter if you dare. I'm sorry. Beware, I guess. I don't know. Shut up, Bill. Let's just look at the lyrics. I'm like blushing. I don't know why. I think talking about the sexy things on the internet, like, it makes me so nervous, I guess. I don't know why. Anyway, I love the way it sounded. She'll never eat the butt like me, only tricks for your ass. I feel, you know, like there's certain things that you're into, down for, that maybe somebody else won't be. I'm unforgettable, essentially. I drink my drinks neat. Yes, fucking badass. Spank him if you talk a little too sweet. Okay, yes, badass. I like the taste of blood in my teeth. Okay, you know, as long as everyone's safe and consenting, you know, you do you. That can be part of it if everyone's down. When I'm done, he better know he gotta leave. Damn, there you go. Setting up and respecting your boundaries. Found my number in his phone, then I pressed delete. Damn, alright, yeah. Someone's trying to leave their number, stay too long. That's not what you're looking for. Good for you for being upfront about it. As uncomfortable as I am talking about that stuff, I really admire people who are so comfortable, you know, pro-sexy, pro-sexuality, just open about that stuff. I find it very empowering. Again, as somebody who, like, gets nervous talking about that stuff in public, into your window, write my name in blood on your pillows. That's... I don't know what to make of that. I guess it adds a lot to the you're not gonna forget someone like me. I leave an impression. What is Pocket Polly doing in this? You want Ashnikko like a Pocket Polly? Is that a play on terms. Ooh, or maybe it's like because we've been talking so much about like setting up boundaries, removing your number that you put into my phone, telling you to leave when it's done. You want me like a pocket Polly. You want to use me or treat me like an object, stomping out that notion. Interesting. And now I have it stuck in my head. Pa-la-la-la Polly. I don't think this is a sponsored video. Oh no. But no, I like the calling out somebody who's trying to like use you for things, like do things you're not comfortable with or overimpose or overstay their welcome. Calling that shit out. Good for you. How these bitches feel. These bitches feel scared. Yeah, maybe it's about like the empowered message, the honesty about what you do and don't like, what you do and don't do. Do you find this intimidating? Should this be intimidating? Like it shouldn't be intimidating, but like do you find this intimidating? Does the empowering elements of this scare you? Like I kind of like that. Like the real horror is the society we live in. We live in I already liked the energy behind the music, but then looking at the lyrics, yeah, like being expressive about and finding the things that you find pleasurable, but also that hard boundary. Does this scare you? Like someone sexually empowered as well as taking ownership of their agency. It's like, do you find that intimidating? There's an element here, the empowerment element of it. That's what some people will find scary and kind of calling that out. I liked that a lot. Holy damn. But like that song, like I really liked how it sounded too, and then the lyrics really added something for me to think about and consider walking away on top of, ooh, that was hot. I like that. And we continue their cinematic universe with, ooh, Pumpkin Spice. And next is Halloweenie 2, Pumpkin Spice, official music video. I mean, so far it's been about things I like. Halloween, Pumpkin Spice, other stuff. I don't like talking about myself like that. Anyway, Pumpkin Spice. Hello?
After we freak, you know whose music he's bumping.
Ooh, yes, play your own music. Okay, Fursuit. Ooh, shit. Wait, what? Ooh, I love how spooky this sounds, too.
Blood on the ceiling, picking up my...
Ah! Oh! Be careful! Brush and floss. Oh, God. I love the way this sounds. It's spooky as I don't know, like, thank you for keeping Halloween sexy, and, like, there's no shame in that either. I definitely need to look at those lyrics. I'm a big horror fan, so I don't know how else to describe it, but I liked incorporating more, like, Halloweeny spooky sounds. Hey, I said it. There we go. Credits. That's it. Like and subscribe. I liked incorporating like Halloween sounds, like not only the screams, but like having like the kind of spooky staccato notes floating around in the back there. Like it has spooky, it has sexy, and like kind of owning up to both. I appreciate the vibe of like owning those things about yourself, not only the sexy parts, but the spooky parts, the aesthetic parts. Like I really like that. Like there's no shame in being who you are as long as you're safe and good to yourself and others. But like, damn, yeah, like don't shy away from talking about that stuff. Like it's, like I said earlier, like it's impressive. Ashnikko, I'm shy. Hey grandpa, drop the beat. Is your grandpa there? Shout out to grandpas. I miss my grandpa. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube without getting in trouble. Tight like he's effing a pumpkin. Ah, Booty Spooky got him shaking. He's jumping. After we freak, you know whose music he's bumping. Yeah, I fucking love that. I don't know why. There's something already so, like I said, empowering about Ashnikko just in general. There's something so exhilarating about somebody moving and operating comfortably in their skin like that. I'm Regina George. Everybody want a beanie. Sick reference. Tell him slurp. Like a plate of linguine. Oh, my spaghetti. I don't need a costume, so I'm already a freak. That, like, I like that. Already, like, you know, having, like, fursuits and stuff, which if that's your bag, no judgment. But, like, also treating that without judgment. It wasn't like, haha, look how crazy it is. We're using fursuits. Isn't that wild, guys? Like, it was just kind of part of it. And then feeling it here at the lyric, I don't need a costume, so I'm already a freak. I don't know. There's something really admirable about that. I really like that lyric because I am the monster. I am the pumpkin spice. But also, like, I'm not gonna hide is what I kind of take away from it. And I like that. Friday 13th. Freddy had a bad week. I'm your sleep paralysis and you ain't catching C's. I'm the monster, I'm the one that's lurking, I'm the one on the prowl, so to speak. I like that energy to it, especially referencing like 80s slashers, Friday the 13th, as well as Nightmare on Elm Street. Typically, the monster is chasing, you know, the teenagers, especially for that era. I don't know, there's something about like flipping that script around, like I'm the one empowered by the haunting. I'm the monster with a desire. I really like flipping the horror slasher narrative script. There's something really cool about that while still keeping that like spooky, eerie, but like banging sound. And it just bangs. No, I don't want to skip to 4. I know that's the new hotness, and that's why we're all here. There we go. 7 days. You know, I always really appreciated that. When the monster, the demon, gives you a couple of days to like get your affairs in order, say your goodbyes, see if there's something you can knock off your bucket list or something. I always appreciated that. Thank you. So fucking stupid. Anyway, Halloweenie 3, 7 days, the official video.
Caught him in my spider web, he started on his feet.
Oh dear. Whoa, that's a dope costume. Ooh. Oh shit, I love the costumes. Oh, not the clown jumping at me. I love how this sounds too. That chaos is scary as shit. Oh, what does that remind me of? Reminds me of a game. My fear of clowns is so conflicting with this right now. But I love how it sounds, but like, me and clowns are so scary. Ooh, shit. That shift. Ooh, I love that on your voice. Ah, what happened to your face? I know you warned me about it, but still! What was it about 2020 and people feeling like they have no face? Yeah, it's a Course Hudson reference. Fight me. Oh, not the giggling, creepy laughter. Jesus. Ooh. Loving horror doesn't mean I'm immune to it. That was scary as but like, I loved, especially what you were doing vocally, I loved the vibe of that, and I loved when like the intensity had that like really intense shift. It has like this seducing, I guess, quality to it. It keeps like pulling me in, and then it's like that bite, that trap, or the lyric saying like, caught you in the web. As soon as that drop happened, it was like, oh, you're f***ed now. I loved that. I'm fairly uncomfortable around clowns. Did it add to it? Yes. Definitely freaked me out, but then like the music kept me still like kind of, again, caught in the web. I felt snared in the trap. I loved how that felt and sounded. The video was really cool going with it, and like, okay, production quality continuing and continuing. Good for you. Lyric time, shall we? What words were you saying while I was panicking and screaming and feeling... Anyway, hey grandpa, drop the beat. Does your grandpa help you with your stuff? Is that an inside joke? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. No context is a bitch sometimes. It's fun. Caught him in my spiderweb and started on his feet. And there's also my personal aversion to feet. It's not a judgment. These are just me things. Don't let my opinion impact you. If you like feet and you like clowns, you go live your life. This is a judgment-free zone. 4th day of Halloween. Woke up without a face. What if I'm rotten worms eaten at my core? Malibu Barbie, bodies are washing upon the shore. I don't feel like myself anymore. That's interesting. Like, metamorphosis, like you're discovering something new about yourself. Because, like, this already starts with conflict. Maybe it is about, like, discovering more about yourself. Like, I don't feel like myself anymore. Like, something's changed, something's different. Figuring that stuff out. Then I took a nap because being evil's tiresome. I think it's like dissociating, I think is what I'm trying to think of. Like, feels like you're trying to figure something out about yourself, something doesn't feel right. Again, we started with a lot of conflict, and I feel like it is both internal and external looking at the lyrics, because we're talking about an enemy as well as how you feel about your body internally. Maybe it is a sense of discovery or a sense of change, and that change bringing about, like I said, dissociation or detachment. This one's really interesting. Waking up without a face, feeling like you're losing a sense of your identity or something's changed. You don't recognize yourself anymore. But then like taking off the blindfold at the end with the visuals, showing it to people. Yes, we have a lyric here about showing more of yourself, but I think that's also metaphorical, showing more of yourself or feeling exposed by exploring this and sharing it publicly. I like it because then there's also this honesty of not only grappling with that stuff is scary, the external struggles, the internal struggles, but then also coming to terms with it, figuring it out, like that can be scary, but then also sharing it publicly could also be an intense as well as inviting. You know, there's something positive as well as negative here about this experience, saying that you feel like you have no face, but then showing it at the end, like revealing more about yourself and how that can be intense. But then also 6th day of Halloween, hunted down the witches so we can be bestie friends. Those are my bestest bitches. A sense of community, a sense of support. And then that brings you to howling at the moon and being bare if you will, stripping yourself down. That support yielding something more comfortable. I really like that, and if that's the case, yay. And if I'm reading too much into it, I hope that upon people, support and comfortability. Malibu Barbie bodies are washing up on the shore. Either that part of your life is dead, or that desire to be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, or even I'd say like socially trying to neglect who you are to form into or force yourself into a mold of sorts, right? Shedding the focus on that, being somebody else or something else and just being yourself. Like maybe that part of you is dying, or that goal is no longer yours, and because it's twice. Malibu Barbie bodies are washing up, but that's hard to say. Malibu Barbie bodies are washing up on the shore selling shells. That picture placed in your mind from toys, ads, what have you. That's the Malibu Barbie voice in your head saying, what if something's wrong with you? Because you no longer feel like a Barbie, or you no longer want that, right? It's that part of your headspace dying, diminishing, you know? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Obviously, if it's about stuff like that, like I'm very outside looking in. Barbies did not affect how I viewed myself. It was other things. Judging yourself. What if I'm rotten? Like you're asking these questions, like what if something's wrong? And then Barbie's washing up on the shore. Like it's resurfacing the corpses of this thought, right? Washing up on the shore and then the tide taking it back out. That thought that's been placed there over time, or something you just don't agree with anymore or don't feel anymore, but it's still pertinent. It's still there. It's like, is this me talking, or is this, you know, the fit in mentality? Like, is that really me? Or is that the magazines and the ads, the dolls talking? If that makes sense. That sounded spookier than I meant it to. I don't know. That's really interesting. I could be reading way into it, but I also don't think so. I guess moving with your identity as opposed to against how you're feeling, instead of shoving those feelings down, embracing them, not negating or letting it slide when there's negativity, but embracing and relishing the positivity and finding the, like I said, the support, the community. That's really interesting. And yeah, the Malibu Barbie body, the Barbie thing really hit that for me. I loved that a lot. Or I just sounded insane. Let me know. And then here's the visualizer. Do you not have the music video yet? It's cool if you don't. No judgment. I just don't want to be missing something. Let me know in the comments. We're going to go with the visualizer. Oh, it moves. Okay, dope. I thought it was going to be a picture and then they just started moving. Okay, anyway. And we're closing out the night with Halloweenie 4. I mean, it all looks cool, but that's frightening as
Human skin outside in disguise.
Ooh.
Freaky, I'm a fetishist.
You really do have no face. Oh, there's your face. Hi.
When it ooze, I go ooh, ooh, ooh.
That looks really cool. It's really effective. I'm just sensitive. Hi. Oh, Jesus. My tummy hurts. But like it bangs. Ooh, that note though. That was good. Whew, shit. But don't show me the shoulder part. It's the skin. But like, props to the special effects people, because like whoever made that, like, that's convincing. But I love the way that sounded. I loved how that one felt. Visuals aside, it felt spookier. It felt more aggressive. There's something about like after struggling more in parts 2 and 3, 4, it felt like, yeah, let's go. I like that a lot. I couldn't tell you what the original music is, but yeah, I recognized it. The dun 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 dun. That sounds super familiar. I can't place it. Nutcracker? But I loved playing on that because it kind of added to this feeling of, while in like previous parts, like talking on your identity, embracing more about who you are, it feels like, you know, as we expand socially our lens, it felt like expanding on something we thought we already knew musically too. That's just me. I loved how that sound. I'm scared that I'm not going to get the right lyrics. To the best of my abilities, I avoid genius. I don't like the hints. So I hope this is accurate. If not, please feel free to correct me in the comments. Or I guess correct what I'm about to read. I'm so shy. Hide my 10-foot tongue behind my Hollywood smile. Ooh. So already trying to be malleable to other people's tastes or expectations, the Hollywood standard too. That's interesting. And then, yeah, kind of playing on the skin facades, right? Like you're trying to hide who you are, preserve the facade, but then also like the freedom in taking it off. as grody as it was, but I think that's also the point. Already it feels like we're addressing the negatives of hiding who you are. The negatives there pairing really well with horror, where it's like the terrifying thing isn't so much the monster-esque visuals as much as hiding. The unsettling element being the like skin suity kind of vibe thing. It's like that wouldn't exist if I didn't have to try to hide something. I really like the what? Chose? I really like the chose. Rock that is unsuitable for rock climbing, generally due to softness. The rock will not support the weight of the climber. Wet, possibly unstable. Me. So I feel like that works too. I don't know. I really like the toes. Genius says toes. AZ Lyric says chos. Chose? Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna have to go with these. Like I'm trying to focus on the lyrics that I think match what I heard, right? Have to sew my innards up, stitch them tight. I'm so shy. Oh, now that makes the recurring line of I'm so shy kind of heartbreaking and like kind of puts a spin on it. Like there's a part of me I don't show. There is an element here of being shy. I thought it was sarcastic, but that kind of makes it heartbreaking to think about in retrospect. Like there's something that you're hiding, you're shy, you're nervous about it. Like you want to fit into something that like other people will like or find palatable or fits, the Hollywood smile. Illustrating that more, being more honest about how you feel about the suit or about having to hide. I love Homo sapiens. I start my hellos with a hex. I can't seem to make a friend, like flies on sticky paper dead. Maybe it's about like a detachment or feeling like you don't connect with people or you haven't been this whole time. Now that I'm being more honest with myself, I hope to find connections with more people or like, okay, demons, like others who've been ostracized or judged. Let's hang out. I don't know. Or if it's even like I have to wear this suit I'm talking about, right? Zipper down the side of my face, spider eggs in my brain. Now that I'm talking about the facade, the suit, the Hollywood smile. Oh, is this making you uncomfortable that I'm calling you out or talking about these things? Like why does talking about it make you so uncomfortable? Why is it stigmatized socially when it's a social reason why I did this? Hollywood makes me think like entertainment, right? So it's like, why am I being discouraged from talking about this? It's what happened. Now we're acting like something's wrong with it. If nothing's wrong with it, why don't we talk about it more? Why are you looking away from the suit, from the mask, from the seams? I really liked these songs. That one was definitely the most interesting. I'm flustered because I have like 50 different versions of the lyrics in front of me, but that was also terrifying, just the visualizer itself, which bravo. I really like these songs. I like the music videos too. My camera battery died in the middle of that rant. Lovely. Sorry. I really liked the progression of these songs, especially this one having the most power and agency and kind of like starting to hold that mirror up, call it out a little more. I really enjoyed it. I love these songs. I found them really interesting. Is there going to be or has there been a music video? Do you want me to check it out? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, check the settings, blah, 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 YouTube words. I also have a gaming channel linked in the description, Build Chill Gaming. I stream there twice a week. Speaking of the description, there is also a link to a card there. They'll take you to resources for social awareness and education, as well as mental health, crisis science, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone need them. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If someone can help me find a link to the correct lyrics to Halloweenie 4, that'd be dope. But I'll see you next time for more Trying to Stand goodness. Be safe, be mindful of others, drink some water, wear a mask if you choose to go out. Remember to take care of yourselves, please.